Let's talk about Wicked, the musical that redefined Broadway. Even if you haven't seen it, you know the songs and the story two witches, Elphaba and Glinda, before Dorothy ever landed in Oz. Wicked is a global phenomenon, a story about friendship, being different, and what it means to be good or wicked. The original cast brought this magic to life, but at the heart was the first Glinda the Good. This role needed a star with a powerhouse voice, comedic chops, and heart. Kristin Chenoweth was that star. She didn't just play Glinda, she became her, setting the standard for everyone who followed. Kristin's performance was legendary. Funny, sweet, sassy, and unforgettable. With her sparkling soprano and bubbly energy, she was born for the part. She made Glinda more than a good witch. She made her real, with flaws and a journey of her own. Before Wicked, Kristin was already a Tony winner for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. But Glinda made her a household name, even for people who'd never seen a Broadway show. She brought classical training and down-to-earth charm, making Glinda a character everyone could relate to. Her performance is still the one everyone talks about. She made you laugh, she made you cry, and she made you believe in magic. Kristin's Glinda was the perfect mix of humor and heart. She embodied everything the Emerald City needed in a star. Her energy on stage was electric. You couldn't look away. She set the bar for every Glinda after her. Wicked's success owes so much to her unforgettable performance. Kristin Chenoweth truly was the Emerald City's brightest star. So how did Kristin Chenoweth become Glinda? The composer, Stephen Schwartz, wrote the part with her in mind. He saw her talent and knew she was perfect, funny, with a voice that could soar. Kristin was involved from the very beginning, shaping Glinda through workshops and readings. She helped create Glinda's journey from a self-absorbed girl to a wise, compassionate leader. Kristin wasn't just an actress, she was a co-creator of this iconic character. The road to Broadway was long, but Kristin's belief in the show never wavered. Her energy and commitment kept the cast and crew going through tough times. When Wicked finally opened in 2003, Kristin was ready. She stepped into that bubble and instantly became a sensation. Audiences and critics fell in love with her. She earned a Tony nomination for Best Actress in a Musical. Even though she didn't win, her performance became legendary. Kristin proved she was the only choice for Glinda. She didn't just play the role, she defined it. Now, it's impossible to imagine anyone else originating Glinda. Kristin's Glinda is the blueprint for all who follow. She was simply perfect. What made Kristin's Glinda unforgettable? First, that voice, her coloratura soprano could hit notes that dazzled. In No One Mourns the Wicked, she'd send chills through the audience. But she was also hilarious. Her comedic timing in Popular was pure gold. Kristin could switch from operatic to squeaky funny in a heartbeat. Her acting was just as strong. A hair flip, a glance, and the audience was in stitches. She made Glinda's vanity and need to be liked both funny and relatable. Kristin's physical comedy, teaching Elphaba to be popular, was iconic. But she also brought heart, showing Glinda's transformation from shallow to caring. In For Good, you felt the real friendship and heartbreak. Kristin's performance was both hilarious and deeply moving. She added her own Chino-isms, unique gestures and line deliveries that made Glinda hers. The famous toss-toss hair flip, all Kristin. These little touches made Glinda feel real and unforgettable. She wasn't just acting, she was living as Glinda on stage. Kristin's Glinda is a masterclass in character creation. That's why her performance is still talked about today. The magic of Wicked wasn't just on stage, it was backstage too. Kristin and Idina Menzel, who played Elphaba, had real chemistry and friendship. Their bond made the story's friendship even more powerful. They supported each other through the grueling process of creating a new musical. Kristin's quick wit and professionalism shone even when things went wrong, like when her wand flew into the orchestra pit and she improvised without missing a beat. 8 shows a week, demanding songs, heavy costumes. Kristin's discipline and stamina were inspiring. She gave her all, every night. The original cast became a family, and Kristin's warmth helped create that atmosphere. That joy backstage translated to the stage, and audiences felt it. Wicked's success was built on this camaraderie. It was a special time, with a special group of people. Kristin Chenoweth's Glinda changed Broadway. She redefined what a leading lady could be, funny, emotional, and vocally stunning. Glinda became a complex, central character, not just a sidekick. Kristin's performance is the gold standard for every Glinda since. She gave future actresses permission to be quirky, flawed, and real. Her influence is in every Glinda on every stage worldwide. Wicked's passionate fans adore Kristin. She made them fall in love with Broadway. For many, she was their introduction to live theater's magic. Kristin's impact goes beyond Glinda. She became a crossover star in TV and film. She brought Broadway into homes everywhere, showing the world the power of theater. Kristin made theater cool, with style, grace, and sparkle. Her legacy is one of inspiration and joy. She'll always be Broadway's favorite popular girl. Over 2 decades since Wicked opened, Kristin Chenoweth's influence is as strong as ever. She defined Glinda, setting a benchmark for musical theater. Kristin continues to inspire, on stage, in concerts, and mentoring young performers. She runs a Broadway boot camp, passing on her passion to the next generation. Her legacy is joy, kindness, and the reminder to be unapologetically yourself. Kristin changed musical theater for good. Thank you, Kristin, for being our Glinda. You'll always be popular with us.